Hi everybody, Gary Fong here, and I'm in beautiful Hong Kong where it's a gorgeous day overlooking the harbor. And what I want to do is I want to show you how to shoot interiors using Auto HDR multiframe. Now, Auto HDR multiframe plus a really good wide angle lens will give you really, really great interiors. The challenge with doing interiors, especially in a room with a view, is that quite often the windows are completely blown out. Now, you can wait until the light on the inside matches the outside, which I may do later tonight, I'm not sure. But you can also use Auto HDR to be able to capture the windows and the interior at the same time. So let's go ahead and shoot this interior with Auto HDR. All right, so now I have the camera in its regular exposure program mode, and as you can see, the interior is very nicely exposed, but the window is completely blown out. And this is when we want to use Auto HDR or High Dynamic Range Multiframe, because it'll take a number of exposures and then sandwich them together. So let's go over to our menu and function menu and make sure that we are in HDR Auto. Okay, so HDR Auto as opposed to Dynamic Range Optimizer Auto or off. Let's take a picture in off and just show you what that'll look like. Okay, so that was a single shot, and you can see that windows are completely blown out. Now, let's go and take it into Dynamic Range, High Dynamic Range, Exposure Difference Automatic. Okay, so what'll happen now is it'll take a number of exposures. I think I counted 4 there. And then what will happen is it will then sandwich them together to give you a proper exposure for the front and the back. Now, that didn't occur on this time, which is something else that I wanted to bring up to you. When you're exposing Auto HDR, you need to expose for the windows. You want to expose for the brightly lit areas. So I'm doing my exposure override right now, and it says -3 stops. It's about as good as we can do. So now we can actually see through the window. And I think that was about 4 shots. We'll go ahead here and take a look at it. And as you can see now, we've brought in the window as well as the interior, and that's Auto HDR multiframe. Now, another thing when you're shooting interiors is use a wide angle lens, because the wide angle lens will show you, of course, more of the interior, and it'll make you feel like you're actually inside the scene. So that's how to use Auto HDR for Sony cameras. This one is a Sony A7R, and the lens I'm using is a 16 to 35 millimeter Zeiss lens. I hope that helps you shoot your interiors. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also visit garyfong.com, where I've got extended, detailed, multi-hour length videos on how to unleash the power of your camera. And I've got about a 2-hour video just showing the features and demonstration shoots on the Sony A7R alone. Okay? Thanks for watching.